I mean, I was already broken before I even started. I've got a bad back, coughing up blood.
Oh, Pritchard, not again. Over the years, we've done some silly things on this YouTube channel, but today could potentially be up there with one of the silliest. We're going to attempt to cycle 2 bicycles to the top of the highest point in the United Kingdom, Ben Nevis. It's currently -17 at the summit that stands at 1,344 metres. The sign says no unauthorised vehicles past this point. I hope that isn't referring to us. Did you see the sign at the bottom that said, "Are you prepared?"
Yeah. Are you prepared?
No. So right here we're at ground level. We're going to climb to 1,300, nearly 1,400 metres, and I can already see the snow. It's there. The temperature is currently 8 degrees. The freezing point of this climb is 950 metres. I googled that this morning. This is actually pretty brutal. I don't know what the average elevation is. I'll put it on the screen right now, but we essentially climb from sea level to 13.5, 1,350 metres in 10 miles. The first 2k has been like over 10% average.
It's going to be over 10% average, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. But so far the road surface is pretty good. Could be worse. I suspect it's going to get worse. I've got the route of my Wahoo. It's 16 kilometres from the car park to the summit, and that is just 16 kilometres going uphill.
Tell you what though, if we don't make it before it starts,
we're at 253 metres. It's now 1 degrees. That's not a bad view already, but we're not even a fifth of the way up, Rich.
You're kidding?
So I've got 1,000 metres vertical to go. Having a quick stop off. Let's go. These little water channels are a right pain in the backside. They're just a bit too big to ride over, meaning we have to stop every time and carry the bike over. It's not ideal. And they're like every 10 metres or so. What are your thoughts so far?
I don't often like to say Louis right, but I spoke to Louis and he said it was a stupid idea, and it's a stupid idea, mate. There's no other way around it. We've done 6k.
You're a broken man.
I mean, I was already broken before I even started. I've got a bad back, coughing up blood. What more do you want?
Onwards and upwards.
Right, just bear with.
Yeah.
It's a 7-hour walk up here, right?
Yeah.
How come you're not carrying the first bike?
Yeah, but we're fine. Due to the terrain at the minute, we're having to walk without bikes, which, yeah, is obviously not ideal, but we're going to remain optimistic that the road's going to, or the path's going to at least flatten up a little bit so we can ride. Undoubtedly, it hadn't been plain sailing up until this point, and things were about to get even worse. All right, we're at a crossroads right now. Pritchard has lost his camera some point within the last 1 kilometre. I'm just taking shelter whilst he goes to look for it, but we've done 41 minutes. We're at 381 metres of elevation. I can just about see the snow line. Pritchard's shouting to himself, so he's not happy. But whilst he goes to look for his camera, it might be a good opportunity to announce a new sponsor to the channel. You might remember a couple of years ago, me and 2 of my friends set up Win Your Dream Bike, which essentially was a raffle in service where it gave the opportunity to you guys, the viewers, to win your dream bike for only £5. Long story short, during COVID, when there was a shortage of bikes, we had to close the raffle. But in the last year, the guys at Win Your Dream Bike decided to start back up again, and yeah, now I'm back involved with the brand as an ambassador. Now, since we started a couple of years ago, we've given away, or we've raffled off over £350,000 worth of bikes, which is just incredible. And in 2022, last year, they raised over £23,000 for charity. charity, and this year they're aiming to give away more. Now, as a reminder, it's £5 for a ticket, but this gives you 5 different opportunities to win. Obviously, the grand prize, number 1, is always going to be a dream bike of some sort, but there is another 4 great prizes to be had, and you can check out this month's dream bike and the rest of the prizes at winyourdreambike.co.uk. And each month, if you are one of the lucky winners, you have the choice to choose what your dream bike is, whether it's a road bike, a mountain bike, a gravel bike. And the next prize draw is only in a couple of days, so head over to the website now if you want to be involved and want to be in with the chance to win your dream bike this month. But anyway, back to the video. Pritchard's bike is there and he is nowhere to be seen. He's nowhere to be seen. But good news, that is the snow line, which means we're heading in the right direction.
A few moments later.
Did you find your camera?
I've not found it. I said to this guy, he says it looks like you're looking for something. I said, yeah, I'm looking for a camera. And then I said to him, how far did you get up? He said, CIC, whatever that is. I said, whereabouts is that? And he said, just before the snow line. I said, what's it like? Does it stay like this all the way? He says, no, it gets worse. It gets worse than this. Go and do it yourself.
Oh, oh, that's not good. Oh, Chris! Chris!
I think they found my camera.
Found the camera!
They found my camera. But that doesn't mean we're going any further.
Let's go!
It's a sign not to go any further.
2 lovely hikers had found Pritch's GoPro in the undergrowth, but the challenge was looking less and less likely. Pritch wasn't happy. Wait, Pritch is never happy. But for now, we ploughed on. The path was getting more technical by the footstep. At this point, we were doing more walking than cycling.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. The fun element of this challenge is starting to disappear a little bit. This is getting brutal, man. I mean, we're going up steps right now. This is impossible to ride. So we're having to lug our bikes up the mountain. I just pray that the road surface gets better the higher we go, which doesn't really sound like it's going to be the case, but I'm an optimistic person, so I will remain optimistic. Pritch is ready to throw in the towel, but I'm doing my best to keep him going. So, update, we're just about at the cloud line. As you can see, we're probably like 200 more meters vertical from the snow line. We're at 560 meters. It's currently -2. It's not that cold yet. It gets to about -17 at the top, but Pritch decided to turn around about half an hour ago, so I've just been going it alone, and I think that, yeah, this ain't a good option. It's not a good idea to be going up here on my own with a bike. The terrain is just completely unrideable, and everyone I pass and bump into and speak to says that it just gets worse and worse, and it's literally impossible to ride a bike up here. So what I think we're going to do is call this one a failure right now, call it a day, head back down, but I will definitely return, and I'm motivated and I am eager to get the bicycle on top of Ben Nevis, maybe later on in the year when it's a little bit warmer, a little bit drier.
I'll be back.